welcome to the channel. This is Crumpets Tea and Sewing. My name is Tamika, also known as T. I did see that I have a few more subscribers than I had last week. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel, and welcome to the channel. I hope that you enjoy the content here. And to all of you who are returning to the channel, thank you so much for returning to the channel and supporting the channel, commenting on the channel, liking my videos. Thank you so much. Today I want to share with you my little red dress. So I made this dress because I participated in the hashtag Little Red Dress project. This project is hosted by Renata Marie, and she goes by the Twilight Stitcher. So she is here on YouTube, and she also has an Instagram account. So check her out if you don't know anything about her or the challenge. I'll put her information in the description box below, and you can go and check her out. It's a really great, fun challenge to participate in. I believe that this is the third year. This is my first time participating in a challenge. I could have participated last year, but I didn't, and I was really sad that I didn't. But I'm grateful that I was able to participate this year. I was a little bit sad about how my dress turned out. But there is another YouTuber here. Her name is Heather, and she goes by the name Textile Tailored Thoughts here on YouTube. She's just been a really huge support for me. We have been private messaging each other over the course of the last week or so, and she's just been really positive and helping me to see the bright side of things, and I've been really grateful for that, because I have been getting a little bit discouraged about this project. And I'll tell you why here in a moment. But let me tell you the pattern that I use for this project. So the pattern that I use is the McCall's M7652. So this is her. Yes, that's the one that I use. And I did view D. That is the view that I did. It almost looks like I copied the envelope, right? I copied the style. She has a brighter dress. I don't like bright red. So this is a burgundy one. I used a stretch crepe for the red fabric for the main body of the garment. And for the contrast pieces, I used a Ponte knit. So the Ponte I purchased from an Etsy shop. And it was Fabrics Universe. I'll put that information in the description box below as well. Fabric Universe. I purchased the red fabric from Joann's Fabrics and Crafts. I think that the two went really well together. Had it been a different pattern, I think it would have been even more amazing. I think that the combination between the two would have been amazing. Unfortunately, I didn't have a positive experience with this pattern. I don't like, and I told you guys this before, I don't like saying negative things about a pattern, specifically because people put a lot of time and work into developing these patterns. And we in the sewing community were really appreciated for that time and that dedication that people give to, to servicing the sewing community. I know I am. Whether it is a commercial pattern, and that is produced by a manufacturing companies and then, produced by different designers, or whether it is an independent person, or indie pattern company, people put time into doing these. And so to say this is a bad pattern, that's a bad pattern, this is a good pattern, I don't take that lightly. And so I'm not going to say that this is a bad pattern. I'm just going to say that this isn't the pattern for me. And specifically because there was just too many different complications. There were not enough instructions given to be able to complete the project in a timely manner. That I don't like to do guesswork, and I feel like even after all these years of sewing, many years of sewing, I still have questions. I'm still learning. I'm still developing. And then also remember, guys, I took a hiatus for a while so that I can complete and finish school. And so I wasn't sewing, you know, for 16 years straight. It wasn't like a part of me like it is for many of you. And so there are still some questions and things that I'm still learning. And so to do a lot of guesswork for me, I felt really frustrated with this pattern, specifically with the sleeves, putting in the sleeves, because I'm gonna turn around. I don't like to talk to you when my back is turned, but I don't know any other way to do it. I'm gonna point to the back here. I'm pointing up here at this back contrast piece. It looks almost like a back yoke piece here. So if you look right here, it almost looks like it's going on a curve, but it's not. It's not. The piece is really weird. And so I found that trying to connect the upper arm sleeve and the underarm sleeve, so they call this piece the upper arm and the underarm here, it was very complicated and difficult because the pieces just were not matching up very well. What I should have did, I should have did a mock-up for this. I normally don't do mock-ups for knits because there's usually, it's so easy to put the pieces together and sew, and even if you get the size wrong, usually when I get the size wrong anyway, it's because I didn't go a size down. And then you can just, it's really easy to take it in. Well, with this project, it wasn't really easy to take it in because the sleeves are really awkward. It's just like an inset here, and then it has a curve going back to the back, and it was just really weird. Really, really weird. Something that I wasn't really used to. I would say that this is an intermediate to an advanced pattern. I would not recommend this for beginning sewists or an advanced sewist or advanced beginning sewist because there's just too much to it. Let me show you the contrast pieces on the side of the dress. Those were easy. Those were fairly easy. I really like it. I don't know if you can see it or not. I really do like it. There was a lot of fabric in this garment. I had to go 2 sizes down. I should have only needed to go at least 1. The bust on this is a size 34, but I'm a 38. Like, I'm wearing a size 38 bra, and you can see it's still a lot of fabric. Okay, it's supposed to be close fitting, not tight, but it was very loose. So much so that I had to put a second dart in here. So this bottom dart here, that was the dart that was on the pattern's tissue paper. But this second dart, I had to put that in because it was just so much. It was just too much. And at that point, I had already assembled the garment, and I didn't want to take it all apart, specifically because this is a really soft ponte. And every time I did some seam ripping, you know, I got those little fuzzy pieces, and, you know, the fabric was coming apart. It was very difficult and sad to watch my project go up in flames. But anyway, I don't like the pulling here. And like I said, I went 2 sizes down. So this is a size 34 bust and a size, I want to say a 30-inch waist, maybe a 32. I don't remember what I chose, but I know I had to go a size down for the bust and for my waist because it was just, it's not close fitting. It's really baggy. So I would definitely recommend, if you make this pattern, you definitely want to do a mock-up. Get some knit, go to the Walmart or wherever and get some really cheap knit fabric for $1 or $2 and practice on that, because you might be disappointed if the pattern piece, if the dress end up being too big for you or too small. I would definitely recommend that. It calls for a zipper, but I don't think you need a zipper. It does make it easier to get into the garment, because the sleeves, I made the sleeves tighter than what the garment called, or what the pattern called for. So I did make them tighter. So it is helpful for me to have that zipper to get in and out of the dress. But because, I mean, you have a really wide open neck here, and it's, you know, the garment stretches quite a bit. You can get in, depending on what kind of stretch material you choose, you can get into this garment without the zipper. I've been doing it mostly out of laziness, but you can. You shouldn't, but you can. It says that this is a close-fitting dress that have front and back side panels, front and back yoke, extending into sleeves and sleeve variations. View A has an overlay option, and view D has contrast upper sleeves and a contrast on the side. So would I make this again? No. Let me correct that. I would make it again if I made view B. View B. Maybe even view A. But I would not do the contrast options. It's just been really hard not to get discouraged about this project, because I specifically chose this fabric for this project for Christmas, and I had this vision in mind of how it was going to be glorious, and it's just not how I expected it to be. And I don't want to cry because I have on makeup, and I don't want my makeup to, and I don't want you guys to see me all ugly. But seriously, it was hard. It was hard, guys. It was really hard for me to see this beautiful fabric wasted. And let me tell you why I feel like it's been wasted. I don't like this pulling here. I don't like the fact that I had to put a second dart here. I don't like the fact that the Ponte knit wouldn't hold up when I went to go and try to seam rip it to make things better. And so I kind of didn't have a choice. I kind of had to leave it like that, or either do a different contrast. And I had already put a lot of money into it, so I wasn't going to do that. So I just left it like that. I just left it like that. All right, so I'm going to leave my rant here and hope I didn't scare many of you off. Thank you for tuning into the channel. Thank you for watching the channel. Thank you for supporting me in my rants occasionally. I will be this upcoming week posting some more videos. I am going to be doing a few vlogs. It's Christmas and I want to share some things with you guys. I won't spoil it. I'll just tell you that I'm going to post some stuff about me and my family and Christmas. Yay! I will talk to you guys and see you guys sometime this week. You all stay safe and have a happy holiday, and stay creative.